Good afternoon. Thank you for having us today. My name is Brandy Shaffer. I'm a proud parent of two beautiful daughters. I'm from the estates in Naples. My daughters are 15 and soon to be 5. My youngest has been diagnosed with autism. As well, we all know here that autism is a spectrum. My child is limited verbal, which increases her tendency to have tantrums and become aggressive towards herself and others. As you can imagine, this has been a wild ride, navigating not only the medical, but the government system to accomplish the overall goal to help our children become more independent as they possibly can be. I'm here today to share with you the struggles of receiving early intervention services and resources that are critically necessary for our children to thrive. I want you to imagine your own family, your own children, watching at an early age as they slow down and completely stop meeting each and every milestone. Knowing in your heart that something is wrong, you take her to the doctors, and within that week of realization, and you decide that she needs a hearing test and to get evaluated for autism. At that moment, you assume it will take weeks, not years, to get the help. Like most parents, I have no idea how long and difficult this road would be. My introduction to the road was taking over a month just to get the referral to the neurologist. The PCP sent the referral, but it sat unanswered. It took 6 months to get into the specialist and another 4 months just to get the diagnosis with the ADOS test. That's 11 months. A lot can change in 11 months. We were recommended a couple therapies as well, with ABA being the most important, but accessing it was another mountain to climb. I had to apply for additional insurance, but was denied with Medicaid because we made too much. I had to apply for Florida Healthy Kids. I paid $250 a month for that, plus the thousands I pay for my insurance for my work, which I work part-time. Once I secured the insurance, it took over 10 months to find an ABA provider with availability. Almost 2 years before my daughter could get therapy and that she desperately needed. In those 2 years, the only resources we had were Early Steps, which offered some support but lacked the comprehensive services that my daughter needed. Early intervention should not feel like a marathon where families lose valuable time during the critical years of the child's development. This is why I'm so grateful for the work of Stephanie and her proposed comprehensive enhancement of EPSDT. If development screenings such as the MCHAT for the autism were standard part of the well child's visit, many families like mine would have received an early diagnosis and started services sooner. We also need care coordinators trained in the development capabilities to help family navigate appointments, insurance, and resources, something Stephanie's bill would make possible. It has been trial error, Google searches, and a lot of frustration to get my daughter the help that she needs and deserves. I recently learned about the Medi waiver, which could help with cost, but even with that, it will take months, if not years, for me to receive that. These delays could be avoided if families were better informed about available resources from the start. Families need doctors and healthcare providers to share clear, easy to follow steps accessing programs like EPSDT. The changes outlined in Stephanie's bills, such as providing families with roadmaps of services, implementing standardized screening protocols, and ensuring financial barriers don't prevent accessing to care, could transform the system. We also need more accessible services, including extended hours and mobile plans for families underserved areas. For families like mine, working around limited provider availability can mean years of delay. EPSDT enhancements like these would ensure every child has access to care when they need it the most. I'm here today to ask for early intervention to be less of a gymnastic hurdle, mentally and financially exhausting for caregivers. We are already navigating a challenging world. We feel alone and defeated, knowing that our child's well-being is being delayed. For my family, it took almost three years to get the help that we need, and I know the progress my daughter could have made in that time frame could have been life-changing. What I'm asking here is for support for families to have easier access to diagnostic services, better information about resources, and more streamlined care coordination. Stephanie proposed EPSDT enhancement, which would ensure no family has to face the delays and frustrations. Her bill is a chance to change lives for families like mine forever. Thank you.